Alright, what's up guys? Welcome to the TMossBoss Talk Sports channel, and in today's video, I wanted to talk on Logan Paul and WWE because, I seen some tweets. People was mad at the fact that Logan Paul, he made a guest appearance. I don't know when this video is going to exactly get uploaded, so if I'm talking as if like this happened a while ago, I'm going to try to talk like that, but even though the Elimination Chamber was yesterday, this video may get uploaded a little bit later. But anyways, I wanted to overall talk on that. I wanted to talk on, Logan Paul being at Elimination Chamber. I didn't see nothing wrong with it. I actually thought it was pretty dope, to see him in that environment and stuff. Yeah, it's chill to, overall see that. I was like, man, good. Kudos to him. But no, there's people out there that were upset over it and things, and I'm like, I don't know why. I'm like, it's one of those things where, I'm trying to multitask and do stuff. All right, my focus right here. So, but no, it's one of those things where, why are people mad? And I guess probably people are looking at it as like, oh, well, he's a YouTuber, he ain't all that good. And then there's probably people that's still hating on him for his past stuff. And, the thing is this, just talking to all audiences that do have hatred towards Logan Paul, let it go. It's one of those things where it's like, look, the man, all he's just trying to do is just better his life, better his family's life, make sure everybody that he cares for is taken care of. I don't see how that can be wrong. And I'm like, and if that's not his intentions, then it's like, at some point in time, he would have better intentions. But yeah, it's like all this man is just trying to better, his situation, like his life and things. So it's like if bettering his life is having one of the top podcasts, energy drink, just overall a drink with KSI, being involved in the WWE, all that stuff. It's like, I don't see how that can be a problem. Like, that's something where I look at that as motivation. But that is one thing though, where I'm like, Logan Paul, he is there's people out there, I feel like there's some WWE fans that's just gonna be having a hatred towards YouTubers. Like, they're not gonna understand who Logan Paul is, and they're gonna just see probably like the worst of Logan Paul, the forest situation, the forest video situation and all that, and then they're gonna look at all YouTubers as the same. And it's people like that where they're that close-minded, where it's like, you're not gonna, and it's funny because like you let them be in that spotlight, right, where their hatred for YouTubers is published and it's broadcast out there now, the whole world, and you got all these YouTubers. Then that's when they're gonna sit down and be like, oh, well, I didn't know too much about YouTubers. Now that I have a better understanding, no, YouTubers are chilled. My son, my daughter, they're YouTubers and stuff. And I'm like, fam, don't have this hatred towards, and that's just talking to, wrestling fans, in case if they do have this hatred towards YouTubers because of Logan Paul. I'm like, look, that's Logan Paul, okay? I ain't did nothing to nobody. I've been a wrestling fan long before I have been a YouTuber. So, but does that make me hate YouTube and content creating more? No. I'm like, if it came down to it, where I had to give up wrestling or give up content creating, then yeah, I guess the last thing that I'm ever gonna watch then is Elimination Chamber, because I'm like, I'm not gonna give up my dreams. I'm like, them guys is following their dreams. Why should I not follow my dreams? So it's one of those things where it's like, and that's just talking on Logan Paul. He's following his dreams. If this is I imagine that the first time he got into wrestling was the first time he ever knew what WWE was. I think at any given age, you're gonna know what wrestling is. It's either gonna be your parents, friends at schools, you're gonna just see it somewhere. But no, at some point in time, I feel like a kid is going to know something about wrestling. And no, you'll be surprised. I'm like, nah, I remember I went to school. There was this one girl, I'm trying to think. She was like Jade from Victorious. Like, she was just angry. Like, you never seen her smile, laugh, nothing. I think it was like maybe one time, but it tripped me out knowing that she was a wrestling fan. So I'm like, there's wrestling fans all over the place. And if it so happens that Logan Paul is one of them, and he has that clout and that just that attention where he can, WWE is going to keep an eye out on him and stuff. And then for him to just have like these top tier, because I feel like whatever match, or because I don't really know what kind of match him and say, we already know a match between him and Seth Rollins is going to happen at WrestleMania. So I don't know what kind of match they're going to have, but I know it's going to most likely be a 5-star match. His match against Roman Reigns, that was a 5-star match. If it wasn't a 5-star match, it was a 4.9 out of 5 stars. Because I'm like, that match was freaking, that was a good match. I have to say that was probably one of my favorite, like, just Roman Reigns matches and stuff. Because, you know, it's just, yeah, I'm trying, I feel like I followed Roman Reigns a long time for his career. And I'm trying to think. I can't think of no other match to that caliber. So I was like, no, that was a solid match. And yeah, probably with Logan Paul, that would be his best match up to date. So I'm curious to see what he'll do with Seth Rollins. But man, that's just he's just slowly just, you know, going at it with the Shield. I feel like if Jon Moxley, if he goes back to WWE, becomes Dean Ambrose again, he's gonna most likely Logan Paul's gonna have just that's gonna probably be some long term like written out stuff where they are Jon Moxley, he is going to go back to WWE, because I just feel like his time, you know, with WWE, it's like, it could have been better and stuff. I mean, he had a good run when he was Dean Ambrose, but I'm like, nah, I feel like he'll probably come back, you know, maybe his last few years of wrestling or something, and then who knows, maybe Logan Paul might have some stuff against him, but I think that would be kind of a dope, like, rivalry and stuff, and then, yeah, just, you know, overall seeing how that goes, but yeah, I'm like, bruh, people, stop hating on this man. He ain't did nothing to nobody. I mean, it's like, I get, you know, people are gonna most likely still hate him for the stuff that he did, you know, years ago. But I'm like, fam, it's like, let it go. Don't go your whole life holding grudges. I just feel like that's like talking outside of sports and just giving people life advice. Don't go your whole life having a grudge towards people. And I mean, that goes for, like, you know, Logan Paul, or if you got friends or family, whoever. It's like, it gets to a point where it's like, how long, or do you really see yourself holding a grudge against a person all the way until your final few days on earth? I feel like a person like that, you have not lived life. And I know there's gonna probably be people that are like, oh, there's a lot of people that, you know, done that and they feel perfectly fine on their last. I'm like, nah. I'm like, you really get deep into their brain and stuff. I'm like, no, there's no way possible you can be happy and holding grudges towards people. No, I'm not hearing that. So, but anyways, I'm all for it. I'm all you know, for Logan Paul's WrestleMania moment and stuff, you know, with Seth Rollins. So yeah, I'm a supporter. I'm a Logan Paul supporter and things. But it's not like I'm gonna be, you know, out here fighting this man's battles. I get, like, if there's people out there that just got, you know, hatred towards him, and I'm like, hey, that's on you. You know, it's up to you on whether you want to change it or not. So, but anyways, and that being said, I will talk to y'all later. It's been another TMossBoss Talk Sports video on the TMossBoss Talk Sports channel. I don't know how to do outros anymore, bro. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and peace.